So we're going to input a waypoint into the GPS, but let me give you a quick overview of the Garmin 530, which is what this is, and then we have a Garmin 430 as our backup GPS. So 530 is just a bigger version of the 430 is really all it is. But there's only 4 chapters in this GPS. Number 1 chapter is nav, as you can see there. 2 is waypoint, 3 is auxiliary, 4 is nearest, and that's it. Each chapter has pages in there, so if you see these little chiclets here, whichever one is illuminated is the page that you're on inside the chapter. So we're in the nearest chapter, and the first page is illuminated, second page, third page, and so on. So to create a waypoint, we're going to go to the waypoint chapter, and we're going to go to the last page in the waypoint chapter there. Now we're going to push in our cursor here. Now it's going to highlight this. So we want a user waypoint here. So whatever you want to choose as your waypoint. So N, I'm going to just name this one N. So we'll press enter. Then we're going to scroll all the way down till we get to our position. So we'll come in here, input whatever you want for your coordinates, make your adjustments. There we go. So we've decided this is going to be our new waypoint coordinates. So we'll enter that. Then it's going to ask you to modify. Enter. Once it goes back up to here to user, you'll press direct to, enter, and enter. And there you go. It's going to default back to the nav chapter on the first page, but let's go to the second page of the nav chapter. And this is the most commonly used map page. Now we've created our waypoint. We're going direct to the waypoint. It's showing that it's 284 degrees, 52 miles away. So let's say we get updated coordinates en route, which is a common thing. You cannot update an active waypoint. So what we're going to have to do is deactivate this waypoint in order to update the coordinates. So to deactivate it, we're going to press D, M, E. So we'll press D. Then we'll press M, and then we'll press E. And there you go, it's deactivated. So we'll go back to the waypoint chapter. Here's our waypoint. We'll highlight it, scroll down to the coordinates, and we'll come in here, make our adjustment, which is usually maybe 1 or 2 numbers, and then enter, enter. Once it goes back to here, direct to, enter, enter. And then back to the second page of the nav chapter. There you have it. You've just created your waypoint. So most programs, your coordinates are going to come in degrees, minutes, and seconds. If your GPS is not in the correct format, of course you'll never find your waypoint if you're putting it in the wrong format, if that makes sense. So let's go check this one. Let's see what format we're in here. So we're in the nav chapter. We need to go to the auxiliary chapter, and you'll see I'm in the third page of the auxiliary chapter here. It says units and position. That's where we want to go to. So we'll push in our cursor, scroll down with the big knob to units position, and we'll press enter. Now we're going to scroll down to where it says position format. And if you notice, we're in degrees, minutes, decimal minutes. That's not the correct format. I want to be in degrees, minutes, seconds. So I'll take the small knob, scroll that. There, that's where I want to be right here. So I'll take the big knob, scroll down. That's where I want to be, degrees, minutes, seconds. I'll press enter, and then I'm done. It's set. All I have to do is hold clear to get out of this. And again, it defaults back to the nav chapter, first page. We'll go to the second page. That's our commonly used map page. And there you have it. We've just changed our coordinates format.